Now it's time for our 2021 Man of the Year Award. Please focus your attention to the video screens as NFL Films presents the story of Drew Pearson.
Pearson ran his first routes in tiny South River, New Jersey, catching passes from another future NFL star.
I went to high school with Joe Theismann. My sophomore year, I'm starting on the varsity at wide receiver, and Joey, of course, was a quarterback. We're playing my first varsity game. They called me on a deep route, and I just kept running. He was scrambling to his left, and he threw that ball on the run, and he threw it 60 yards, a perfect spiral, and I'm sitting there waiting for it to come down. And that was my first touchdown.
He was not a big kid, but he was a very bright kid. He knew how to read defenses. He knew how to pick seams, and he wasn't afraid to go over the middle, like a lot of receivers.
After Theismann graduated, Pearson filled his shoes at quarterback.
After about the first or second game, you couldn't have gotten him out of the quarterback position because his skills were just immeasurable. He was recruited as a quarterback.
I chose Tulsa University. I knew that if I was going to play pro football, I wasn't going to be a pro football quarterback. I still wasn't that big. I wasn't strong. And so I moved to wide receiver. Going into my junior year, I could catch. I catch everything. But when the draft came, nobody thought I was good enough to be drafted. And that was a big, big disappointment. Shortly after that, the Cowboys called. They wanted to sign me right then and there.
He was a skinny kid from New Jersey who could tuck his number into his pants. Yet no one loomed larger when it mattered most. Nicknamed Mr. Clutch, Pearson time and again delivered victory from desperation.
Big game experience. Drew Pearson, the clutch guy, making the catch. What a comeback.
His most famous catch came when winning was so improbable that it was named after a prayer.
Pearson makes the catch at the 5, touchdown! Pearson goes in for the touchdown, and the Cowboys score!
He was undrafted, unlikely to even make it in the NFL. Yet Pearson became the marquee receiver for pro football's glamour franchise. As much as the star on the helmet and the hole in the roof, America's team was Drew Pearson, flying down the field.
People talk about the Hail Mary and all these other clutch catches. The greatest catches to me were those 3rd and longs. Catching the tough passes, going into that zone where nobody wanted to go.
I'll tell you, that's what has made Drew Pearson a great receiver in this league for 11 years. Pearson goes in there, 4 guys around him, taking that ball right out of the air. A lot of guys who won't even go in there.
Pearson's time in Dallas was full of uncommon toughness.
When I think of Drew Pearson, I just think of that fearless guy who's going to catch every ball that's close to him, no matter what the defense does.
Drew Pearson working on Tony Dungy.
I ended up getting to play a lot in Super Bowl 13. I remember him getting hit 3 or 4 times after catches, and it looked like, well, surely he's going to go out of the game, and he wouldn't.
Who does he go to in the toughest of situations? Drew Pearson.
Somehow he's able to make the play even when everybody knows they're going to him. To me, that's greatness.
By 1980, Pearson became the franchise leader in catches. The Cowboys finished that season as a wild card team and advanced to the divisional playoffs in Atlanta. With captain comeback in retirement, Dallas needed to overcome a 10-point deficit with less than 4 minutes left.
Pearson going left, and Danny White looking, can't find anybody.
I pointed
Pointing, directing traffic.
to try to get Drew to go back to the other corner of the end zone where nobody was, and all the defenders saw me, and a bunch of them started to go that way. The football acumen that he had, Drew stayed where he was. I threw a ball, and it was as close to a Hail Mary as you can get.
Touchdown. What a catch by Drew Pearson. Oh, what a catch.
Pearson's touchdown narrowed the gap to 3 points. With 49 seconds left, the Cowboys had a prayer.
It's a pass to Drew Pearson. He caught it. Touchdown. The Cowboys are out in front with 42 seconds left.
What a comeback.
Drew Pearson was a first-team, all-decade wide receiver. From 1930 through 2010, that's 8 decades, there were 17 first-team, all-decade wide receivers. 16 of them have busts in Canton. Drew Pearson not only was the only guy who didn't have a bust, he was never discussed. He doesn't have 1,000 career catches. He doesn't have 100 career touchdowns. But back then, defenses were allowed to play defense. Because we tend to judge receivers now on their stats, guys like Drew Pearson, they're forgotten. He was a guy who made big plays, big catches. Drew was a great receiver. We've got to address this. No one else is going to address this. We on the senior committee have to address Drew Pearson.
1 year later, one senior nominee, out of dozens of names and 15 finalists, was voted into the Hall of Fame. Once again, Drew Pearson defied the odds.
I want to welcome you to Canton, Ohio, which will be your home for the rest of time.
Congrats, man. Thank you. Love you, baby.
Long overdue. Ladies and gentlemen, so well deserved. Mr. Clutch, Drew Pearson, now joins the Walter Camp family as our Man of the Year. It is my honor and pleasure on behalf of the Walter Camp Football Foundation to present our 2021 Man of the Year Award to Hall of Famer, Mr. Drew Pearson.
Wow, thank you so much. Man, I'm about to cry. Give me a tissue, somebody. Man, if you see me twitching up here every once in a while, it's because all those hits I took over the middle, all right? But it was a pleasure. Amazing 8 months of my life going from the Pro Football Hall of Fame to the Walter Camp Man of the Year. Wow. God is good, y'all. God is good. So thank you so much, because I am honored and feel privileged to be here tonight to be the 2021 chosen recipient for the most prestigious Walter Camp Foundation Man of the Year Award. You know, while playing football at Tulsa University on their football team, I always wanted to be in Walter Camp All-American. But we didn't have much success at Tulsa University, so that never happened. But that just goes to show you that no matter the road it takes to get here, as long as you get here, that's what it's all about. And that's where my road has led me today, tonight, right here, to the Walter Camp Foundation Man of the Year. So I'm blessed to be here, and Tulsa has been a big part of my journey to be here as a college football player. So thank you, Walter Camp Foundation, for thinking and believing that I am worthy of such prestigious recognition. Now, when I look at the list of past recipients, I wonder if I am even worthy of this recognition. The past recipients certainly are excellent examples of what the Walter Camp Foundation Man of the Year Award is all about. So I'm honored to be included with this prestigious list of past honorees. And congratulations to all the recipients here tonight, especially to the College Football All-Americans honored here tonight. Thank you for playing the game of football the way it's supposed to be played, all right? You make us old school guys, right, TD? You make us old school guys proud to come before you because of the way you played the game. And finally, how cool
is this: to receive this award tonight as Mr. Jerry Jones receives his Most Distinguished American Award as well. How cool is that? As Cowboys, nothing but Dallas Cowboy blue blood flows through our veins, right? Huh? And beyond that, we are teammates in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And now, we are joined together in the Walter Camp Foundation, and that's another milestone that we are able to accomplish together, Mr. Jerry Jones. So congratulations to you, much deserving of this honor. And congratulations to you, Ms. Jones, as well. All right, God bless you. And I share this night with you, and I'm proud to be part of this night with you as well. The best thing about playing college football for me was it provided an opportunity to grow athletically and educationally as well. It truly has been a significant role in my journey here tonight. So I thank you all for being here and honoring me with this great award. Let me leave you with this. Will there be tomorrow? How can you be sure? There ain't always next season. There ain't always an open door. Life is dear, don't you waste it. The future no one can see. So step aside and let it be. Tomorrow may wash away, so don't put off what you can do today. Take advantage while you are here, because this moment is all there is. Walter Camp Football Foundation and all of you tonight, thank you for the moment. Thank you for the moment. Hut, 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 hut.